Welcome back everybody to Dave Blade TV. We've lost the 4.0. That's the retro ghetto, innit? Hey, 3.0. And you've got Big Kev with a 4.0. I'm in no contest. I'm here in a little, little metal tin. So yeah, we're going to call it Dave Blade TV from now on because I'll cover a little bit of everything. So anyway, I've been away for a little while. Work's been real busy. So what we've got, I'm just going to play a little bit of a catch up on where we're at with the PS3 Essentials and the PlayStation 4 hits. Let's jump into it. We'll do PlayStation hits first, and then we'll go on to the PS3. So yeah, picked this little bad boy up, and this is, can't even read the damn thing. It is One Piece. It's Pirate Warriors 3, which is that one. This has come sealed, and it is looks like a genuine PlayStation seal on it, and I'm gonna have to break it open because I need to put that disc back before it gets ruined. But yeah, it's another one of them, I think, Japanese anime cartoon sort of based games. It looks quite good. I don't know what the, oh, here we go. Play the original story from Windmill Village, where it all started, to the new world. Travel to Fishman Island, Punk Hazard, that sounds pretty cool, and Dressrosa. And then there's some characters: Doflamingo, Sabo, and Fugitoria. I don't know, I'm useless at pronouncing him. But yeah, so we picked that little bad boy up there. So like I say, I'm going to have to put these on and see what they're all about. So I'm putting them straight into the wardrobe. I can now get to the wardrobe. There's not crap in front of it now. We're having a bit of a tidy up in here because I've got to bring some of my mum and dad's stuff in here that they sort of don't want stored, but then they're going to throw away. Maybe just throw it away. I don't know. I don't know where the logic is. But anyway, we're not here to talk about my mum and dad. This is another one, and it's Dragon Ball 2 Xenoverse, I do believe that is. Another PlayStation hit. No point in looking at the disc because it just comes as a standard disc, as we know that with these. But we're all pretty familiar with a Dragon Ball. The Dragon Ball series. I know my little boy is. He's proper up. He loves. Is that, what's his name? Gorku. When he does the fire rage thing. It's only what I've seen in Fortnite from what he plays. But yeah, Dragon Ball 2 Xenoverse. So it might be an interesting one to put on with him, as he likes that. And then, oh, here we go. We've got Dragon Ball. Not very good at Roman numerals. XV. Put in the comments below what XV is. I haven't got a clock. But yeah, this is another one, whatever it is, Dragon Ball 5, 6, I don't know. But this is another Xenoverse one. Again, there, brilliant anime artwork there on the back. So yeah, create your own warrior and restore Dragon Ball history. Yeah, sounds quite interesting. Again, we have the correct disc. You know, I'm a stickler for the right discs. It's not hard, is it? It's not hard. Sorry, I've got itchy leg. Standing here like a flamenco. A flamenco. Not a flamingo, but a flamenco. But yeah, anyway, Dragon Ball, whatever that is, XV. So another one to the PlayStation hits. Yeah, we've got quite a nice little... I'm going to have to count them and see how many we've got. Because what is there? 50, 57 is there? If I remember what Callum was saying on the Retro Ghetto. Something like that. I know the Essentials, I'm way off on that. But at least I'm just collecting what we've got, what got released here. So I haven't ventured abroad as of yet. So yeah, we've got 2 full stacks in there. I think I've shown you all of them. Pretty sure, but we've got another pile here. So let's just dive straight in. We ain't mucking about. This was quite good. This has got an Italian cover. But I thought, what was it, £5? And it's Crisis Free. And all we do like the red spine. I must admit, I do like that. I like the Switch games for that as well. Got to get myself a Switch because I do like them. I do like them. But anyway, I digress. And there we go. We've got Crisis 3, whatever that one is all about. I know as before I showed you, I've got Crisis 2 as well, which is just there in the wardrobe, and Crisis 3 normally. Is it? Yeah, I think it is. Something like that anyway. So yeah, it'll be a little subset there to get 2 and 1 on there. Again, this one's sealed, looks like a genuine seal on there, PS3 seal. So luckily the disc hasn't fallen out, so we can guarantee that we've got the manual and the right disc. Unless they didn't really give a shit at the factory and they just piled in. Anyway. Anyway, there we go, Crisis 3. And then we picked up, I do believe I've got Tools of Destruction. So yes, we do have the Essentials Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction. So this was the next one I was looking for, which is Ratchet and Clank A Crack in Time on the Essentials. There, and then on the back, these are just great. I do like a good Ratchet and Clank game. And oh, lo and behold, we've got the right disc and manual. So there we go. And I will say, most of these I have picked up off of my local game market that's in town and various CEXs. There's only a handful that I've bought off of eBay. And they're in this pile. I think the rest that are in there are all CEX buys. Which is quite cool. Don't know why I said that twice, but there we go. It's quite cool. But anyway, Ratchet and Clank, A Crack in Time. So another brilliant one to add to the thing. This one also, this was a CEX one. This is Tekken Tag Tournament 2. This was a CEX. Kind of thinking one of them sort of harder to get titles. But luckily had the right disc and the manual. So it was pretty chuffed with that. So yeah, I've got Tekken 6 there as well. Spoiler alert. Anyway, moving on. Game of the Year edition, Batman Arkham Asylum Essentials. This probably one of the best games I've ever played. This Batman game. Again, this was an eBay purchase. Really clean manual, really clean disc. The right disc as well. And I think that was a £5 off eBay, something like that. But yeah, really nice condition. So yeah, a great game to add to the ranks. This one here, this was an eBay buy as well. So we're racking up a few eBay buys on here now. But I'm keeping them cheap. I'm not going for the 40, 50 quids one. We did that mistake with the Vegas, didn't we? So yeah, I'm not going to do that again on the cheap. But again, we have, I didn't even show you in the front, have I? We've got Far Cry 4 on the Essentials. On there, a little bit tatty down the side there, where the plastic's coming away. But disc and book, and this was under a tenner posted. So I was happy to pay that to start the Far Cry subset. I think to start it, I don't know whether I got Far Cry 3. I don't know. But anyway, little story about this one. This one I got off of eBay as well. This was at my local gaming market, Tekken 6. Sadly, had the wrong disc in it. Had the manual, and I must admit it was pretty tatty. Disc manual in there. We're loving that. So sometimes a little cheap eBay purchase can guarantee you a little bit of a better conditioned game, manual, disc, whatever you want to describe that as. This was another one that I also got off of eBay. These were all under £10, and this was Assassin's Creed 2. Obviously the Essentials edition on there. Again, really nice condition, this one. Top condition manual and disc. I mean, I don't think I've met anyone who doesn't like an Assassin's Creed game. There is one, pretty much one for every gamer, isn't there? my one has to be Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I love that game. That is so cool. And I nearly did the plat on it. Nearly got the platinum on it. I think I was 97% away from doing it, or something crazy like that. And then kids come along, more kids come along, and then ruin my life. I would never say that. Oh, I love my kids. Anyway, we have, this was another eBay purchase, and this was Hitman Absolution. I always remember this coming out on the PC, and I didn't have a PC that could run it. I was gutted. And then years later, oh, guys, put some tissue in here for me. Wonder why there's tissue in the game. Good job it's not used tissue. Anyway, we've got the, yes, we have the, I see orange then, I've got a bit panicky. We've got the correct disc and decent manual. All these manuals are superb. The discs are all good. So yeah, Hitman Absolution. So again, under £10 on that. This one here, Elder Scrolls Oblivion. I thought I had this, and this was on the gaming market for a long, long time. A little bit sun faded. That's the only bit that's ruined this for me. But otherwise, it's in really, really good condition. There is a manual. Oh, hello, there's another disc in here. We've got the, let me try and show you. We've got the map, and there's another disc in there. Didn't see that. What is that? Elder Scrolls 5 5th Anniversary Edition. Bonus materials. Oh, well, happy days. Didn't even see that in there. But yeah, so we've got the map. Don't know whether the map constitutes as the manual. I don't think it does it? But yeah, anyway, this is the 5th Anniversary Essentials edition. So whether that means anything, I don't quite know. But yeah, just sitting there haplessly on the gaming market. So I'll live with the sun faded spine. I'm not too fussed about that. When we put them on the shelf, I'll put it at the end. That's what we'll do. This one couldn't resist. Massive, massive fan of South Park. I haven't watched it in years. Couldn't resist it when it popped up. But South Park, the stick of truth. Got to have that. Look at that. Eric Cartman and the gang. No, I'm not going to try and do an impression on there. But again, top quality manual and disc in there. So, yeah. Another. I say like most of... How many of these now? We've got... How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 off of eBay against probably... Christ knows. I don't even know how many games are in there. Managed to pick this one. This was definitely a CEX bargain pickup at £1.50 to complete my subset, and that is Uncharted 3, and that is Drake's Deception. Love all of these games. They are so good. We've got the map come instruction book with the disc. No mucking about there. So yeah, for £1.50, they're still out there. Definitely still out there. Always worth checking up on your local. Sorry, I'm just going to try to peel that little bit of sticker off. I'm making a right pig's ear of it. So yeah, another one. So I've got 1 and 2. We've got 3. So we've got that subset. Oh, I was waving it at you then. But yeah, so we've got that subset done on that. And then, let's leave that. We'll go this way round. Again, this was on, this was at my local gaming market. Not in the best of conditions, not in the best, as you can see there at the top, along there. It's not torn, it's just folded over for some reason. And the case, if I get a bit of a shimmer on it, you can see it's a little bit tatty. The back's better, and the spine's all good. But yeah, Sports Champions 2 on the Essentials. One of the ones I thought I was going to struggle to find, but yeah, had the right deal. Well, actually, it had this, and it had, I think it was like a Call of Duty game in there. But me being me, the nicest guy in toys, I said to the chap, I said, it's got 2 discs in there, just double check it. So yeah, Happy days. And this is, by the looks of it, with a flag colour on there, a Polish version. So again, like Retro Ghetto said, Poland in the European countries have got, you know, other releases. So yeah, be quite interesting to see if I can pick up any more of them to add to the stack. Don't know why I had trouble saying that then. And then we've got Infamous on the Essentials. I think there's Infamous 2, which is the other one to this. I think I've got Infamous 2 on the PlayStation Hits. I'm pretty sure I will double check that. But yeah, pick this one up. I think this was a CEX. But again, definitely a wicked manual in there, the right disc. So yeah, a nice little pickup of Infamous there. And then yeah, all my work cocked up today, working in Boston. So I thought, yeah, you know what, solid, a little stop at the CEX, a couple of charity shops, and then I'm coming home. Good job I did. Probably one of the last times I'm going to probably be up that way for a little while. Popped in there and managed to pick up a nice little Disney Cars 2 Essentials. And I see it sitting there and I was thinking, is it gonna have, on the manual is in tip-top condition. And yes, it did. Not to disappoint, but we had the Essentials disc. So yeah, that was £5. That was £5. That was a £5. 5 whole English pounds that cost. Starting to struggle. Time to call it an end to the video. But yeah, so what we're going to do now is that's that little lot. I think I've gone through that lot, which I'm going to put up there out the way. Definitely gone through that lot. And yeah, we've got a few duplicates up there which we showed last time. So yeah, I'm going to pick this up without dropping it, hopefully, and without stopping it, spin it around and get my hand out of the way and show you what we have so far. So this is the little lot that we've just gone through in there. So we have that. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to do this without cocking it up. So we have that nice little stack. I'll just do a little slow scroll down so you can see the ones that we have. There was a few little duplicates which we've put up there as well. And then behind that, like I say, is another stack of games. There's the Uncharted one on the top there. So yeah, we are getting there, people. We are getting there. So if we slide that across without throwing it on the floor, and then we've got the PlayStation 4 hits, which is coming along quite nicely. I do like the varied titles, well, pretty much like them, but yeah, with the blue at the top, I really think that's quite striking. So yeah, obviously the ones on the top there are the ones that we went through today. And if we pull that forward, if we can see very closely behind it. I'll give you a little scroll of where we're at with this little lot. I think we've got some good. Oh, there's Infamous Second Son. That's the second one, isn't it? I knew we had it. So yeah, we've got some real bangers in there. I wouldn't say out of all of these there's a poor game so far. I really wouldn't. But yeah, so I'm going to leave it filming on this for you guys. All that red spine glory. Yeah, until the next time, we're still picking stuff up as we go along. So yeah, stay tuned. Press that subscribe button if you like following this PS3 Essentials and PS4 Hits journey. So let's see what we picked up. Right, I'm just going to go through it. PS3, PS4, the whole pile. Let's just do it. So I think one of the harder ones to get, Need for Speed Rivals, your classic car racing game from the Need for Speed franchise. I think I do need to get the manual for that because that's just the instruction thing, but that we can find. A little bit of a broken case, but we've got some other cases that we can swap in and out. So yeah, we've got the correct disc and the case, so we are more than happy with that one. Need for Speed Rivals. And then another one we picked up, another little bit of a janky case. on here, and that's Darksiders. I don't think I've got that. Let me have a look. I don't think I have. I don't think I have. But anyway, we've got the manual, correct disc. Manual is superb condition. Like I say, case is a little bit tatty, but I've got loads in another box, so I can just swap and change as we need be, so we can get a nice looking collection on that. So it was Darksiders, Need for Speed Rivals. We also got Far Cry 3. Now, I've never played the Far Cry franchise, but we've got manual disc in there, correct disc. So yeah, I'm looking forward to sticking a few of them on. The old Far Cry and Fallout as well. That is another one we're looking forward to. So yeah, we've got Far Cry 3 there. This was a eBay purchase. The guy kept dropping the price and then I made him an offer. And this completes our little subset, because we've got Star Wars, The Force Unleashed, the first one, haven't we? The Ultimate Edition. Again, lovely jubbly, manual and disc. I think this was £8 all in. So still keeping under the £10 budget of picking games up. That one in there. This one here was, oh, I can't remember now. It's got a sticker on it. Was this eBay? I think this was an eBay purchase. I think about £6 odd quid. Something like that. Just got the normal disc in there, as we know with the PS4 hits. But again, Project Cars. Project Cars 4, is that? Well, no, just Project Cars. That's a fancy little logo. Yeah, another little racing game there. So another one to the hits. And then these, I did a little bit of a, dropped a little bit of a clanger here. I just picked them up. Thankfully, I got them really cheap. 15 quid all in for the pair of them. And that is the I can't remember how to say it. Is it NTSC? The American one. But we got, these are sealed anyway, so I was more than happy with that. But Persona 5. Another manga style game, is that? An anime? Is that what you say? I have no idea, I'm too old. Never got into it as a kid growing up. I think it was more 90s, wasn't it? Growing up, I was an 80s kid. But yeah, unfortunately, the red case should have just given it away, really. But we're going to pop it in the collection anyway. So that's Persona 5. I know you can get the PAL version of that. You can also get definitely the PAL version of this, and that's Battlefront. And yeah, PlayStation hits, unfortunately. Always tell with the little logo there. But this is sealed again, so I was quite happy with that. I don't know whether it's a reseal. I think it might be a reseal, unless the United States don't have PS4 on the thing. Let's just check the other one. I'm not too sure. I know the PS3 ones have PS3 on it. So, but anyway, nevertheless, we've got another two there. This is another one here I need for another subset on the Essentials, and that's Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Or is it Assassin's Creed 5, is that maybe? We always call it Black Flag, but again, disc and manual. And in good nick as well. Case ain't too bad. Ain't too shoddy at all. But we all know the Assassin's Creed. We know what they're about. An excellent, excellent franchise. So yeah, I think I'm about 3 off. Assassin's Creed 1 I need. Assassin's Creed 3 I need. And I do believe Rogue is one of them. Assassin's Creed Rogue. And I think that's it. I think that's all I need. I think it's about 3 that we need to complete that subset. Looking at it, I can see Assassin's Creed 2 there. And the others are at the back, because we've got Black Flag on the hits as well for that little collection. Now, been searching for this. We're going to pull the trigger on eBay with this. I kept saying, I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it in the CEX. Lo and behold, not 1, but 2. I picked up the first one. The case was a little bit janky, but it wasn't. It was sticker residue. So, all in all, they've both cleaned up really, really nice. So, oh, in fact, there's a little bit of sticker residue on that one. But no little leaflet. We've just got the disc in that one. I think this was the lesser one, and I think this was the one. You can feel it. You can feel the texture of that plastic. Oh, there we go. So yeah, little receipt. That was the yeah, Bishop Stortford CX I picked that up in, and it came with the little thing. So that's the one that's staying, and then that'll be the one that we get rid of. I'll just pop that up the top because that can go in the duplicate pile. Yeah, got a big stack. So didn't realise this, but I got Kingdom of Hearts? Yeah, Kingdom of Hearts HD remix got 1.5. I didn't know they did a 2.5, so I managed to grab that as well. It's anime and Disney mixed together. Never seen it. So yeah, I got these off of a good mate of mine, Adam Ragg, WRAGG. I got that one, and I got Need for Speed, Darksiders and Far Cry 3. Did a cracking deal on all 4 of them. He did have a lot more, but I'd already got them, unfortunately, so otherwise I'd have taken the whole lot. So yeah, cheers for that, Adam. Thanks very much indeed, mate. This was one I took the kids down to see my mate Dave, and we headed out late on a Saturday night on the fireworks it was, and we hit up Lakeside in Thurrock, hit up the CEX once we found it, several walk up and down the whole precinct, but managed to grab myself Infamous 2. And that, I do believe, completes that little subset as well. So we've got Infamous 1, which should be there somewhere. Yeah, there's Infamous. And we've got Infamous 2. Apparently a great game. So I'm looking forward to sitting there and have a little play on that. But yeah, quick story on that. A few days before we went down there, CX local to mine had this. You guessed it. Yes, didn't have the right disc. So I just threw it back at them and said, "Get out of my hair." I didn't really. I just looked at them in dismay and walked out. So yeah. Anyway, let's crack on. Rainbow Six, Vegas 2. One of my all-time favourite games. I played these when they first came out on the PC. I would sit there all weekend playing these. Absolutely brilliant games. Obviously the forerunner to the Call of Duty franchise and that style of game. But yeah, as I'm getting carried away, we've got the disc and manual in there. Again, I think that was an eBay buy. £6. Can't say fairer than that. Wow, we're getting a bit of a pile. Here. One of the football ones. I know there's a lot of football ones to get. So I thought I'd start off nice and easy. I think this was £5, sealed, and like I say, look, you can see the PS3 logo across there. You might not see it in there, but you know what I'm talking about. Has that on the plastic, and it feels different as well to them other two. So I think they're reseals. But yeah, we've got a little FIFA logo on there. But we picked up FIFA 14, sealed. So hopefully it's got the right disc in it. But yeah, we'll take that. Maybe we'll open that up. Who knows? I think there's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and the elusive 17 to get, isn't there? Let's go. Oh, God. Got to pick them up cheap. Oh, here we go. Back on the Assassin's Creed. There we go. Revelations. Picked that up in my local CX. £1.50. Got to keep hunting. Disc, manual in there as well. Well, the manual was actually in one of the other ones, so I just did a little swap-a-rooney. But yeah, happy days. So yeah, that was another one for the subset. We are running out of room. Let's go to the back there with that one. I think we can get a few more on the top. We got Saints Row the Third, the complete package. I need to get Saints Row the Third. I do believe is a good one. I don't know why I keep doing that with my hands, like I'm having a little bit of a Friday. It is Friday night, bit of a party. But Saints Row 2 was another one to add. Now this just literally popped up and it was mega cheap. I can't remember how much this was, but it was under a £5. And I couldn't hit that buy it now button quick enough to grab that. So yeah, we are getting quite the collection. I did actually count these up the other day. But yeah, we're way off the target. And this one here, really, this is like brand new. You know, oh, it's good. It's a good copy. That case is perfect. You might almost say it's a little bit too perfect, but it's good. Nevertheless, it's Red Dead Redemption Game of the Year edition. So it's got the zombie apocalypse thing in it as well. Big hefty manual and map. Just checking the disc, and the disc as well. Now these are annoying when you keep seeing them in CEX. The normal Red Dead comes with a red spine, doesn't it? So you've got to keep pulling them all out. But nevertheless, we've got Red Dead Redemption Game of the Year edition. I think there's the normal one to get as well, which is like almost like the variant kind of thing. But we've got that. So that's going in there. Wow, this is quite the set. PlayStation hits Earth Defense Force 4.1. Again, I have no idea what this game's about. Again, we've just got standard disc, no little leaflet on this one. Yeah, Earth Defense Force 4.1, The Shadow of New Despair. Yeah, looks like another sort of anime futuristic, almost like a bit like Gundam or Gundam. Sort of big mech suit robot kind of things. But yeah, another PlayStation. Once again for joining me, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one.